Hi everybody, and welcome back to another video. I am Alexia Nicole and I'm living my life by design. So I asked if y'all wanted to get a little more personal, and about 85% of y'all said sure, why not? So today I am doing the Q&A video of a little bit more personal details about my life. But I got quite a few questions. I posted the Q&A on YouTube and on Instagram, and I probably have about a good 40 questions to answer, and I really want to try my best to answer everybody's questions. So I've decided to break the video down into two parts. This first part is going to be the questions that I got via Instagram, and then the second part will be the questions that I got via YouTube. So stay tuned, grab some popcorn, get some wine, whatever your snack of choice is, because y'all know I can get long-winded and I like to talk. So let's jump right on into it. All right, so I'm not gonna read the questions in any particular order, basically just the order that they came in. First question, are you still doing keto? Yeah, I just got back on the keto wagon this year, 2020. So I started keto originally, when did I start keto? Shoot, I don't remember. The end of 2018, like September, I think, of 2018. It was right when I got back from Paris, I think. So whenever that was, like July, September of 2018, I started keto, and I stayed pretty keto strong into the beginning of 2019 until about March or April, and then life happens. So now I am back to doing keto. I've been easing my way into it since the beginning of the year, and you know, I feel like I'm full. I don't want to say full-blown keto again, because I still like to snack. So I need to just buy a few more things that, you know, used to help me curb those cravings, or that were keto friendly, just so I won't like want to buy a Chick-fil-A chocolate chunk cookie, you know, on a random day like I did yesterday. But basically, yes, I'm back keto and I'm getting into it. I've probably lost a solid 15 pounds already this year. So that's great. And my goal is to lose like 30 pounds by whenever it happens naturally. I don't really want to put a goal date to it. But yes, I'm still keto. All right, next question is, which was one that I got often. I mean, y'all really want to know about my dating life, so I guess I'll open up. Do you have a boyfriend? No. I do not. I'm single. Single and kind of dating, I guess. Like, y'all, this is a lot for me, opening up about my personal, okay? So the next question says, what is it that you like in a man? And I mean, that could be a whole vlog in itself. So I'm going to simply say, I don't even know how to make that answer simple. I like a God-fearing man, a Christian, somebody spiritual. I like manly men, like, ooh, I just like a man's man, okay? Tall, because I'm a tall girl. So my preference would be to date someone taller than me, you know, 6 feet and up would be nice. But, you know, I've learned over the years, and my best friend likes to always tell me, Alexia, you're gonna block your blessings. But that's just, you know, what I would prefer. I would prefer a man of a darker skin tone, because I've always imagined having nice chocolatey fat little babies, chocolatey tone. You know, somebody that is just motivated in life, ambitious, you know, career oriented, family oriented. I could really go on and on and on, but those are like the simple basics. Somebody that has really nice teeth. You cannot be a smoker. You see what I mean? How I could go on and on and on about that. So yeah, that's what I like in a man. All right, next question. Do you look to get married in the next 5 years? And would you continue in your capacity? I do definitely look to get married in the next 5 years. Hopefully the next 3 years, okay? Because I will be 32 this June, and I want to be popping out babies by 35. Ladies, just answer this question. Comment down below. Like, I don't know if it was just me, but in my 20s, like, I was just living my best life, not even thinking or pressed about, you know, boyfriend, kids, or any of that. Like, I was really just enjoying life and going with the flow. And I mean, literally, until 29 years old and 364 days, and the day that I turned 30, I was like, oh, all right, where is he at? So yeah, I'm definitely in that
headspace of, you know, finding the one, the husband to, you know, build a life and have family with. In the next, and would you continue in your capacity? I don't really exactly know what you mean by continue in your capacity. I can only assume that you mean as far as my career as a flight attendant. And yeah, I would want to, or I would definitely try to, or if I would have to, you know, maybe once I do start having children, take another position within the aviation field. Maybe I would do something like that. I don't really know. That's just all up in the air, and I just go with whatever God tells me to do. But my mindset would be to say yes.
Hey, Kenya girl. She said, who did your braids? These my roommate did at the Crash Pad, Hewitt. Thank you, Hewitt. Shout out to you. My braids prior to that was done by a girl in Houston. I'll send you the info. Next question. Any specific fitness goals, personal record, or different types of training you want to try? I just think, I mean, yeah, I want to have a fitness goal, but then I just feel like sometimes when you don't feel like you're reaching that goal quick enough, I mean, and this is just a me thing, it kind of starts, you know, you kind of start getting a little discouraged or whatever. So as far as like a fitness goal, I don't really have like a metric number or anything to it. It's just all about a feeling and a look for me. Like, do I feel good today? Do I feel like I look good in this outfit? Like, yes, I know I said I want to lose like a total of 30 pounds, but it's not like hardcore. Like, I'm the type of person that loses inches quicker than I lose weight. So it's just all like up in the air. My only goal is to, you know, be active and stay active in whatever capacity that may be in. Personal record or different types of training you want to try. Maybe a personal record for me would be to like get under 190 and stay under 190. Jesus. Like, I think last time I did keto, I got to like 192. And then that's when life started happening and I fell off. So it would be nice for me to get to like that size 8, size 10 again, you know? I guess if we want to talk about goals and records, that would be something that I would really look forward to and enjoy, so I can go to Zara and fit everything like I used to. And different types of trainings you want to try. Nothing super specific that I just have in mind. I did do a Spartan race a few years ago and I absolutely loved it, and my goal was to do one again last year and I didn't do that. So I'm gonna try to do that again this year. And I'm always open to trying different workouts. Like, whatever it is, I'll give it a try. If you have ideas, let me know. My girl Amanda says, Amanda Brooks, my what chocolate are we gonna be today? My hazelnut to my cocoa. This is my friend from college. We work together. My boo thing that lives in New Orleans. My turn up friend, you know, my good friend. Why did you decide to do your hair differently? So if some of you all are new to the channel, I had short hair for a very long time, and I mean short like a fade short. And I would grow it out a little bit every now and then, but short, super short hair for like a good 10 years. So this change is still very new to me. It's new to a lot of y'all. And I always used to say, I'm not going to grow my hair until I get engaged because I didn't want to be a bald bride. That was my silly thought like years ago. And another part of that was because like I really liked my short hair. I liked the way that I looked with it. And I also noticed that I would get approached by different types of gentlemen based on the hairstyle that I was rocking. And I just wanted, for whoever I would be potentially dating or whoever I met to appreciate me with the style of hair or just, like that I really loved on me the most. So one, I kept my short hair for a long time just because I loved it. And two, I felt like it weeded out guys that just, weren't for me. But I decided to change. I just woke up one day and I was like, okay, I think I'm ready for a change. Like 10 years is a long time. I would go back to it sometimes I'm ready to cut my hair off again right now. But I'm not going to. But yeah, I just woke up and I was like, okay, I think it's time for a change. And I always knew that the next hairstyle that I would want after, my short hair would be sister locks. So that's what I'm doing. I'm growing my hair out right now. And then by the end of this year, I'll get sister locks and stuff. All right, so it's Miggy has a whole bunch of questions. Hey, first question he asked was, will you be in Texas forever? New state to live in. So I am Texas born and raised with Jamaican blood flowing through my body. And I love Texas. I absolutely love it. And as a flight attendant, of course, right about now, especially since I started this regional airline, I've probably been to every state. There's no way that I would move anywhere cold. So the Midwest, East Coast, any of those cold states, it's not for me. It's not happening. I was in New York for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years. That was a cool experience, but I didn't really like it. So East Coast is definitely a no. Midwest, there's nowhere that I've been that I just really love. The only place that I would maybe ever really potentially move to in the US, I'm going to keep this to the US, would be West Coast, and San Diego is my favorite city out there. So maybe, one day, but until then, I'm going to stay in Texas. Really, I'm going to stay in Houston because it's my favorite city. It's just comfort, it's home, family, cost of living is great. It's, Texas it's just a great state overall, okay? So no, I don't really plan on moving. How does it feel being a realtor knowing someone's living conditions is up to you? So their living conditions are not necessarily up to me. As a realtor, you help with the transaction of the purchase of the home or the lease of the home. That person chooses where they want to stay. It's not like I say, okay, well, this is the house for you, so you buy it. That's not my job. I help them purchase the home, do negotiations, show them homes, leases, whatever, but they always have the final say. So it's not up to me. It's definitely not up to me. To add on to that, if, also as a realtor, if I see something about the home that is concerning, I'm definitely going to let them know. I'm going to say, X, Y, and Z, and you should think A, B, and C about this, or consider A, B, and C. But that's the most input that I would really have on where they decide to live. Okay, things you miss about New York City and things you don't miss. Things I miss about New York City, as much as I complained about it then and as much as I love having my car, I really did enjoy the fact that it's such a really good city for public transit. That's an amazing thing. That's one thing Texas is truly missing. Even though I didn't really utilize it as much as I could have in New York, I was appreciative of the fact that it was available. What else did I like about New York? Just seeing people from just all different walks of life was really interesting. It opens your eyes to quite a bit of a lot. That was cool. Just, being able to go to different well, I guess boroughs or neighborhoods or whatever in New York, and you just see certain nationalities that live here and they live there, and you can just really see the way that they live. It's really interesting. In Texas, everybody is like one big melting pot. Like you got you, and you here. So it's not really like a neighborhood of full culture. So I really did enjoy that about New York. Things you don't miss. I don't miss New York, period, honestly. I don't miss, you know, it's just being so tight and everybody living on top of each other and just a whole bunch of people everywhere. Like, I guess it's kind of contradictory to what I just said, but you know, just the simple fact that everybody is literally on top of everybody in New York. Like, I don't miss it. Oh, I do miss the fact that I could go around pretty much any corner and get Jamaican food anywhere in New York. I absolutely loved that. But yeah, just, you know, the lifestyle of living in New York, it wasn't for me. Where's Fawn? Still not answering your FaceTime calls. So Fawn was my roommate in New York. We were in training together at my last airline. She's one of my closest friends, honestly. And yeah, the heifer still isn't answering my FaceTime calls. Fawn is a texter, a heavy texter. I have to call her like literally 10 times back to back to back before she'll answer the phone. That's just who she is. And where is she? Fawn lives in Phoenix and she's still based in New York. I live in Texas and I'm based in Dallas. So a lot of you all ask, why don't we see Fawn anymore? And that's why. We don't live together anymore. We live miles, hundreds of miles apart. So it's not easy to get together, y'all. That's all, but we are still very great friends. Is long hair better than short hair? What's your favorite? My favorite, hands down, is always going to be my short hair. Like, that was my signature look. Like, I absolutely loved it. It was easy. I just go pay $20, $25, go get a haircut, boom, done. You know, color it every now and then, get a little sassy, you know, like, that's always going to be my favorite. But I am having fun with the different, you know, protective styles of braids and just, you know, changing up the look every now and then. Like, it's fun. It's all fun, but short hair is my favorite. All right, another Fawn question. I'm just going to repeat it just so y'all can see that Fawn is loved. Fawn girl, you are loved, child. Where is Fawn? Love her personality. Goes well with yours. Thank you. Me and Fawn always have a great time together. Maybe I'll go harass her again sometime soon so y'all can see Fawn in the video. All right, this is actually gonna be the last question. What color is your lipstick in the cover photo? So the picture that I posted for the Q&A, somebody's asking what color is it? And I don't actually have it with me, but I did just talk about it the other day. It's by Queen, why do I always want to say K for Q? It's by Queen, QVEEN, and it's a red matte something. I'll post it down below and link it or whatever if I can find it and let you know what it is. So thank you for all the questions that I got via Instagram. That was fun. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share always. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you ding the bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. And I will see y'all for part 2 in a few days. Bye.